I recently made the Everyday Carry 2023 video. So what about 10 items that are not everyday carry, but I use on a very regular basis? This is a list of 10 items I just can't live without, or at least I use them on a very regular basis. A year ago I cut my hair short, which actually made my life so much easier. It's great for wearing a motorcycle helmet, doing martial arts, or just getting ready much faster. However, although I never imagined that just a little bit less hair would make a difference, but it's actually much colder on my head than I anticipated. So one of my favorite items is a beanie. And I do prefer bright colorful ones. Let's be real, the last few years have been quite grim and dark, so I don't see a reason why not to bring some color into my life. I started with this pink beanie, but I have an orange one, a purple one, green and more beanies. Furthermore, I have to say that being a person of color male, sometimes people look at me with some, let's say, I don't know, concern. Also, if Woody, my 38 kilogram and very huge dog, is with me, people look at us a little bit worried. So personally, I like to de-escalate any situation by A, giving people a smile, but also underlining it with B, a bright colored beanie. And I can definitely say that it makes most interactions much more relaxed. I know this sounds kinda silly, but then again, racism is silly as well. Speaking of de-escalating, my wife really dislikes big knives, and I totally respect that. So trying to make one of my kitchen knives a little bit less intimidating, I bought this Victorinox kitchen knife with a pink grip. For those of you who don't know, Victorinox is the company who makes Swiss Army knives. And with that I can say that the quality of this kitchen knife is very good for the very fair price. I use this every day. It is well balanced and cuts well. And you can get this in various colors besides pink. While we are in the kitchen, this is something that has replaced my breakfast for many years. This is Huel. Not sponsored, I have been buying this from my own money for the last few years. This is a food replacement and I am not going to tell you that I have any clue about if this is healthy or beneficial for you. I just can say that this works well for me. I mix 3 scoops of Huel, a coffee and warm water and drink this every morning. This is actually also something I used to carry with me when I'm going on a business travels because the hotel breakfast is usually not that great. Keeping in line with health, the next item, or rather 2, that I group into one is a kettlebell and a yoga mat. Every morning I do a small 15-minute workout routine that consists of push-ups, sit-ups, kettlebell swings and more. I am a firm believer of small steps but consistently, rather than big workouts only once every couple of weeks. So I do this short and quick workout routine every single morning, and the yoga mat is the place on which I do all of the workouts. Doing sit-ups on a hard floor, isn't that great, as some of you might know. Going back to some clothing. One of the items that is always with me but I somewhat forget in my everyday carry videos is my leather belt from Esprit EDC. I bought this many years ago, before I even was into everyday carry or bags. This was worn every single day for many years. The leather aged beautifully and has become really soft. That just goes to show that a good leather piece will be with you for many years and just becomes better in my humble opinion. Just like my Red Wings Iron Ranger leather boots. You can see a detailed video in the info tab above. These boots are heavier than my sneakers, to which I come next, but feel so comfortable even on long walks. They look great for casual occasions, but don't feel out of place for a business meeting in my humble opinion. And just like the belt, they look much better worn in with some patina. But I don't always wear leather boots. My other favorite shoes are my Nike Air Force 1. I just love these sneakers and I wear them to death, so to say. Once they are done, I just buy the same ones again. I have 2 favorite jackets. In the winter I have this G-Star coat. I love this because it looks great, keeps me warm and has these small little details. One is the Velcro patch area, and second is this beefy grab handle loop that is great to hang on coat racks. I actually don't get why not all jackets have a reinforced jacket holder loop. On most jackets, this loop breaks so easily after some time of use. And with heavy coats, this is, in my humble opinion, actually mandatory to have a beefy loop to hang the jacket. In spring and autumn, this short NYC bomber jacket is my favorite. It looks great and is high quality. My black version is still holding up really well, but I just also wanted the green one. You can take a look at this video to see some more details. The next everyday item or tool is Evernote that I use for microjournaling. I already mentioned this in the Everyday Carry 2023 video that you can see in the info tab above, but I just wanted to mention this again because I really want to make this a better habit in my life. I try to do some microjournaling whenever I have the urge to grab the phone to surf social media. I note everything in Evernote, an app that I still dislike a lot, but I already have so many notes in there that it is really hard to migrate everything to another app. Most of the time I do this on my phone, but that is a little tedious on the screen keyboard. So my last most used item is my Samsung Tab S7 FE tablet with a Samsung keyboard. This is a consumer tablet that stutters occasionally, but for the price it has an incredible screen and is very reliable for those day-to-day tasks like answering emails, writing scripts, microjournaling, answering YouTube comments, and of course entertainment. Of course, I'd love to have the bigger and better Samsung tablet, but this consumer performance also slows me down and gives me a, let's say, clearer line between work and my day off. With a proper computer or a higher performance, I tend to easily fall into the rabbit hole of starting to work instead of just doing one quick task like answering an email and then going back to family time. Also, with a smaller screen, it is easier to concentrate on a document and not to get distracted by other windows. So these are my 10 non-everyday carry related items that I use regularly or just can't live without. What are your 10 items that you can't live without? Let me know in the comment section below. And like always, if you oh no, that's quite shocking. Yes, I will inform them. This is Montgomery Smith coming to you live from an undisclosed and secret location. We need to interrupt this video for this important message. The local authorities have just informed us that many of the people who are watching this video are not subscribed. So we urge you to please push that subscribe button, push the little bell and the like button. We also understand that some of you want to push the dislike button, but it will work much better if you push it twice just to be safe. Check out my Instagram, podcast and second channel at You Know The Boat. Stay safe and healthy everyone, and I see you in the next videos. Thank you very much.